Oh my God, what a day. A little bit of a background here. I'm actually washing clothes today. So I gotta maximize the amount of time that I have when I'm out on the road, maintaining work-life balance. So we're in the laundromat today, but I just finished an entire shift today from 11 to 8 p.m. And basically the topic is, of course, glitches on the app, especially Walmart Sparks. Yes, it happened again. Very bad. I mean, it started out today early with a good order, but then, sorry about the sound in the background, it's just my clothes washing. But at least you guys are joining me in a different background. And basically, it just happened again. It was like, the glitches are so discouraging. They really are. But you got to try to work through it to the best of your ability. And there is a good ending to the story of my day, because I put in the time and I have all apps on at full strength, and I work with solid market that I know very well. Those other apps were able to make it possible for me to continue generating income every hour on the hour. So even though Walmart Sparks messed up, I still had DoorDash and Grubhub to carry the day for me. And you know, I was hearing through the grapevine some of these drivers that were out there, and it was so sad because most of them only rely on one app. And there was one guy that was actually waiting for like almost an hour because there was not enough staff in curbside pickup, and the app was glitching so much. The basic glitch on the app itself was basically the facial identity. I don't know why it was messing up, and they had a bonus today going on, which was really good. I mean, it was like if you can hit 6 deliveries, you get $42, or if you hit 8 deliveries, you get $60. And I said to myself, oh my God, okay, this is great because I already know my market. I know I'm gonna do good, but this bonus is like cherry on the icing, which was great. And, but again, here come the challenges, the glitches, the fact that they're understaffed, okay? These are things you can't control. You just gotta work the hours, get through it to the best of your ability. If you have other apps, work them to make up that hour. I had one order today that I was supposed to take that was a good order, but then it started glitching on me, the facial recognition. So I said to myself, screw this, let me take a DoorDash order. I'll go run the DoorDash because the dollar per mile ratio was very, very good. And I was checking out to see how the app was doing on Walmart Sparks. And eventually it did well, but the order was very late because of the glitch. So I completed my DoorDash, got that out of the way, but then I ended up coming back to the store, even though Walmart was late. Not of my fault. The order was still there that I had on the side. So I grabbed it, I took it, and very late, I think it was like a half hour late, and I ran that thing, and I got it done. Then I came right back to the store again. It was glitching again. Okay, these are things that happen in the real now. This is stuff that happens out there on Walmart Sparks. This is why I always say multi-app, because you never know what's going to happen. I think it took them about 2 or 3 hours to fix the glitch, and they finally did it. And of course, you know, sometimes I'll ask the Walmart staff, hey, is the app thing glitching? They don't really know much about it because this is an internal thing with the app itself. So sometimes you got to get a little proactive, get out of your car and approach one of them and talk to them and say, hey, how's everything going? Is this order here? You know, is it available? On those rare occasions when you know it's glitching, okay? I told you in the past how you're actually waiting for an offer and it gets canceled on you. And I'm like, damn it, you know, it's like I waited here for nothing. But here's the magic to it. I was very, very surprised that I hit the first bonus of $42. So grateful, you know, because I hung in there. I didn't give up. And when you take the $42 and put it to the side, when I look at my dollar per mile ratio and how much I made for the day, even if I didn't make that bonus, I still did pretty good. So the bonus was the icing on the cake. Remember, I'm trying to work within a certain amount of hours because I got my wife at home that I want to spend time with. So I'm not going to stay out here just because the app glitches so much. But if you stay in your structure, if you stay working the time, you will be fine. Again, I apologize for the sound in the background. Hopefully you guys can hear me very well. And, you know, when glitches like this happen, you just got to work through it. You just got to go through it and work through it. Your time, working your time, and you'll be fine. And you'll be okay. Having another app, whether it's DoorDash or Rideshare, to make up for it when these glitches do happen, because I'll be very honest with you, Walmart Sparks is the highest paid app out there for now that I work, okay? So obviously when it's down, it hurts. But when you put in small stuff in between, it helps to ease the pain. So every hour is maximized to your advantage, all the time. So basically I got through the day, which I was very blessed and grateful for, and I ended up hitting my bonus. I thought I was going to end up working a lot later, but thank God I didn't. Thank God I got through it. And that's the lesson that I learned for today. Work the time and you'll be fine. Even though you're going to hit some of these obstacles along the way, and it sucks. It sucks. Every delivery is a challenge. Now with Black Friday coming, I mean, I can only imagine, because I know for Thanksgiving and Black Friday I'm off, but I can only imagine the glitches and the problems that they're going to experience, okay? And even when you call customer service, they're behind like 10 minutes, 30 minutes on the phone. And I'm not saying that this always happens at Walmart, okay? They're apps, they're made by man, and man is fallible, so you know something is going to happen. It's when you put in the time, when you put in the length of time, emotionally and mentally, it's easier on you. So this way you're not stressed out. You want to make that time count. You want to be out there making it count every hour on the hour. That's why I keep DoorDash on in the background. They're my filler to Walmart. Or whatever fillers you guys do on your own. That's the best way. I do my best not to dirty app, okay? I do my best not to do that. But I will keep it on, so I know that it's there. When an order comes in, boom, I'm running my DoorDash. I'm getting it done. I still make it back to the store in time because I stay within my market. And I'm very careful with what I take. Now with today, the app glitching the way it did, and that order being late, that was not my fault. And most of the times, it's not gonna be your fault. All you could do is set yourself up. Choose a market, have all 3 apps on at full strength, and make sure you're working the hours. Because the hours will help you mentally and emotionally to conquer anything. Because you know for a fact that this is gonna happen, and there's nothing you can do. And it's only you out there by yourself. So you gotta handle this. That's the way I handle it. By working the time and being fine. It minimizes the stress, it minimizes the anxiety, and I know I have another app that I can draw income from until they get their shit together. You know, so it's like, this is the inevitability. This is how it is in the gig economy. And if you're not in control of your emotions and your feelings, it can bring you down. But you are the master of your emotions. You are your own boss. You are your own solopreneur. You are in charge of you. If you want the freedom, if you want the flexibility, if you want the independence, this is the price you have to pay. There ain't no way around it. No one's gonna come and save you. You gotta be able to manage yourself. your mind, your emotions, your feelings, because you are the only one that's out there when you're doing this. And I know it sounds hokey the way it does, but in reality, it is what it is. You know for a fact when you're out there by yourself how your thoughts ramble, how they are, how they move. That's the way it is. Be good to yourself. You can only control so many things at once. And when glitches happen, and they're going to happen, whether it's DoorDash, whether it's Grubhub, whether it's Uber Rideshare, you gotta be able to have some level of backup. If not, it's gonna kick you in the groin and you're gonna say to yourself, you know what, screw this, I'm going home. No, have a backup. That's the essence of being a multi-app hustler. That's what my channel is all about. Working smarter, not harder. And that $42 that I got is like an entire batch order. So it was worth it for me to do it. I shut off DoorDash, I shut off Grubhub. I was aiming for that bonus. And I did it and I got it within the 8 hours that I worked, because now I'm starting to realize that my sweet time spot is 8 hours a day. And when I really follow my formula, my dollar per mile ratio is really solid and really strong. Okay, so an example of what I mean, if I go 70 miles, I make $140. 70 plus 70, 140, like that. So I'm keeping my miles very, very low, keeping my dollar amounts very, very high, and in the grand scheme of things, it makes it easier for you to not take your car in to get serviced right away. I normally do my service every 2 months, okay? So, but I'm not putting like 100 miles a day in my car, so that's very, very good. So if you follow that plan, you really, really set your standards, it's going to be good for your car and longevity with your car as well too. Again, I'm reading your comments out there. Thanks for subscribing. I am so grateful. And thanks for all the likes. And keep subscribing to my channel where I give you more tips and tricks on anything that's in the gig economy right now at this very moment, so that you can then decide if this is something you really want to do, or if you just want to do it for the time being until you find something else. So far my YouTube channel is working and I'm very grateful for that. That's also part of my gig and I'm keeping you guys posted. Thank you so much for showing me that inspiration to keep going, to give you this content live out there. I'm so grateful. Have a great day.